Hey guys, what's up? It's iFlynn here, and I played Warframe for 2 days on stream. Don't take this as me officially coming back to the game. I wanted to jump on and check out the update and give my 2 cents to you guys on the YouTube channel because, I seen a lot of videos that were basically bagging on the update, and I wanted to jump in and give my opinion because I know a lot of people out there appreciate my perspective. And to be completely honest, looking back on it, I regret making the I'm quitting Warframe video. It made it sound way too dramatic. There was other things going on with me that really affected how dramatic that video was made and came across and stuff like that. So, regret making that video. At least regret making it as dramatic as it was. I needed a well-deserved break from making content on the game and playing the game for as long as I did. And now that I've took that big long break, coming back to the game, it felt a lot more normal, and I'm more prepared to make videos for you guys about Warframe and doing guides and stuff again because I'm just kind of reset and I'm more motivated to do it. So yeah, that's all awesome and cool. But I'll have a video explaining all that coming out in the coming weeks or days or something like that. I don't know. But I wanted to make a video for you guys today, basically explaining my experience with Railjack and the Kuva Liches, because that's mainly what I've been playing. By playing Railjack, I mean sitting behind and waiting for these really dumb time gates. This one is up in an hour. This is my second one, and apparently there is 6 of these. So before you can even play Railjack, you have to wait a week, and you can't rush these time gates. It's ridiculous. It's insane. I don't know why they did it. If DE's idea is to get more players to come in and play their update by releasing Railjack, putting this time gate in front of it is just counterproductive, at least in my opinion. It's really dumb, really bad idea. No idea why this exists. This is nothing but bad. The Kuva Lich system, on the other hand, though, it's a lot better because every single time that you kill a Kuva Lich, it's probably going to repeat itself sometimes. You're getting a new Kuva Lich with a different element, and then the item that it drops, the weapon that it drops, is going to have a different elemental stat bonus. The elemental stat bonus that you get depends on the Warframe that you kill your initial Kuva Lich with to start the sort of Kuva Lich progression. And then, let me just show you. I'll back out and go into the spaceship or the orbiter. I forget what it's called because it's been that long. But you go in and you kill a basic Rainier troop, and then what happens is you get a Kuva Lich. And you have to kill this basic Rainier troop with a cool Assassin's Creed hidden blade. The animations for it are sick, and it just screams Warframe Assassin's Creed cameo type thing. But if we go ahead and we click this little symbol in the bottom right hand corner, you can see that we have this cool looking Kuva Lich. Now, the way this Kuva Lich looks and the elements that he uses and the weapons that he uses is going to change every single time that you get a new Kuva Lich, right? So this isn't a one and done thing. It's very much a system which is under control of the player with a little bit of RNG mixed in. So you can see on the shoulder right here, he's got a Warframe helmet on. That's because I killed the initial Grineer trip with my hidden blade-like thing whenever I was playing as Warframe. So this guy has electricity powers, which means the bonus elemental stat that these twin stubbas have is 47% bonus electric damage, right? So this can go all the way up to 60%, and this actual percentage is completely random. So you can get, a very low roll of 25%, and then you can go all the way up to 60, right? And it's for the weapons that he uses. So whenever we finally kill this guy, which is a very lengthy process, we're going to get his twin stubbas fully crafted, and all we need to have ready is the slots to claim these, and then they're going to have that bonus 47% electric damage applied to them. Now, supposedly, these Kuva weapons, or these Kuva variants of weapons, are they have different stats or modified stats, which makes them better or worse than the regular versions of the already available, and there's apparently a few new mixed in as well. I've only killed 3 Kuva Liches. I killed 3 of them today. It was pretty cool. I did the preparation for my first kill yesterday, so it's not like I farmed out 3 Kuva Liches in the one day. I technically did 2.5, but the Kuva Lich killing process comes down to your cool Assassin's Creed hidden blade, because you can mod it up, right? Now, up here in the top right hand corner on this Kuvelich screen, you can see these little symbols, and these little symbols represent the mods that you currently have on your little Assassin's Creed blade, which is called a Parazon. So if we go ahead and we press modify Parazon, you can see that I've got these mods equipped. Now, ignore these mods, just pay attention to these blacked out and red mods here. So these blacked out and red mods are known as, I'm going to call them Requiem mods, and basically you get these from Requiem relics, which you get from killing murmurs or progressing your murmur, and you can also get them from Kuva floods and Kuva siphons. So Kuva floods and Kuva siphons, I'm pretty sure the floods have a guarantee, and then the siphons give you like a 70% chance to get a relic, which you have to open to get one of these mods, right? So if we head over to my relic kiosk real fast over here, you can see that we have Requiem relics, and they have the uncommon rewards of these mods, right? So we have Locke, we have Zada, and then Locke Zada, that's just a refined one of this one. We've got Jahu, and we've got Vom, etc., etc. So we have to farm up these relics to farm up the mods to kill our Kuvelich, and to find out the order of which, like, we have to put our mods onto our little Assassin's Creed blade thing. We have to go and we have to kill basically like servants off the Kuvelich, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into a mission. Let's see what I have on. This is all right. Let's just go ahead and jump into a mission and head over to, let's see, we have to zoom out and look for a controlled area. So if we go over to Mercury, you can see that it's red, it's sort of bloody. We find Exterminate. So it has the name of your Kuvelich on there. So mine is called Bitmik, and it's controlled territory. It's a crossfire mission. We jump in, and what's going to happen, it's going to play like a normal crossfire or a normal exterminate or whatever. What we're going to be looking out for are enemies who have a little red symbol over them and are glowing just a little bit. So there's the little red symbol right there. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to kill all the enemies that are sort of near him, just so I can demonstrate what's going on. So where's he at? Keep my health up here. Like so. So whenever you knock him out, he's just gonna sort of like crouch to the ground, and he's ready for a secret mercy, right? So he's called a Frau. You have to kill these Fraus, and what's going to happen whenever you execute the Frau with your Assassin's Creed blade thing is you're going to make progress to a thing called a murmur, right? So here we go. And it says, progress on the murmur, Requiem murmur. And you have to kill, I believe it's 30 for the first murmur, 30 for the second murmur, and then 70 for the third murmur. So you have to do this process 3 times. And this is honestly the most frustrating part. Every single time you find your Kuvelich in battle, because he's randomly going to spawn in these sort of like held territory missions, he's probably going to kill you if you have the order of your Assassin's Creed blade mods equipped. If you got that wrong, basically killing these guys is going to reveal the order that you have to equip them, or the exact mods that you need to equip to kill the what's it called, the Kuvelich, right? So it doesn't necessarily give you the order, it just gives you the free mods that you need, and then you have to guess the order, or you can just guess it from the get-go. Like, there's only so many combinations that you can do before you eventually kill the guy, right? So you don't necessarily have to do this part where you go and you kill all these Fraus to get the murmurs, or to complete the murmurs or whatever, but it's in your best interest because those Fraus also drop the relics that you need to get the mods as well. So my only complaint with the system is the fact that the murmur progression thing, like doing this part where I have to go and kill all these enemies here to sort of like unlock the mods that I need. Well, not unlock the mods, but find out the mods that I need to use to kill the Kuvelich. This bit is the longest and hardest bit. It's the most frustrating bit, and it's probably the part that's going to get the most tedious whenever you play it for an extended period of time. So this is by far the, in my opinion, my favorite thing coming back to Warframe from the break that I took. There's also a lot of other things that I need to check out. Like, I need to check out Goss, I need to check out Grendel, I need to check out the Ember and the Bobbin rework and stuff like that. I still need to explore what the best builds are for the new melee system and all that there stuff, and I need to refine all my Warframe builds and all that jazz to, you know, make farming these Fraus and stuff a lot easier. But I like looking at the Kubelich system more like another thing that you can do as a daily activity in Warframe, which is definitely cool. Will get repetitive after a while, and I believe that there is also like an upgrading system. So if you happen to get like a duplicate weapon with the same bonus element, what you can do is you can sort of like transfer the stats from one to the other to sort of make it so that you don't have to like farm for the perfect rule, because those stats that I showed you, the elemental stats, those are completely random, right? So that's the really unfortunate part. It's just kind of layers of RNG, because you have to hope that you get the right relic, and then you have to hope that you get the right mod from that relic, and then you need to hope that your Kubelich spawns in after you guess the right order for all the mods, after you figured out all the mods. So it gets a little bit annoying, but at the same time, like, there's good elements and there's bad elements to it, which, you know, I don't know. I'm enjoying playing for the Kubelich system for now. Probably will get boring after a while, but it's definitely a system that could be improved upon and made a lot better in due time, right? As for Railjack, like I mentioned, I literally cannot play it because of the time gates. I jumped into one of my friend's ships, and initial first impressions, not a big fan of the gameplay, but I was never excited for Railjack in the first place because whenever I think Warframe, I just don't think space combat, you know what I mean? Like, that's not what I play Warframe for. It's definitely an ambitious update, but from what I've heard from you guys, apparently it was a buggy mess upon release, like it was impossible. Apparently it's still very unbalanced, and there's a lot wrong with it. That, you know, it's probably a good thing that the time gate is there to stop me from jumping into what is apparently a very, very, very buggy mess, right? So there's a lot of Chinese whispers going on in the community right now about, you know, how long it took D to actually complete Railjack, and, you know, how close they were working on it to the wire. You know, whether or not they released it in line with Game Awards to cash out, or whether, you know, they did it for the Christmas holidays or whatever, and people are calling them the cousin of EA and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I need to spend a lot more time with Railjack before I can come to that harsh of a conclusion. But I just thought that I would make this video letting you guys know that I at least looked at the game again and give you my my impressions on the new systems. Because the impressions of the new Warframes and stuff like that, that's all going to be subjective. Some people are going to like a Warframe, some people are going to dislike a Warframe. I just wanted to give you guys the impressions of the new Warframes, the new systems that have been added into the game, so then you can determine for yourself whether or not the game is worth checking out. Because if you look at the likes of the Steam achievements and whatnot, you can see that not a lot of people have actually killed a Kubelich. There's like a very small portion of the player base who have been playing recently who have killed a Kubelich. So, you know, there's that. And then there's a little bit more people here, you know, building their Railjacks and stuff, but it's just a pain in the ass to get the Railjack up in operation. So, yeah, but I'm gonna be live streaming Warframe tomorrow on my Twitch channel at 12 o'clock UK time. So if you're watching this tonight as it goes live, well then you can definitely check out the live stream tomorrow and talk to me about, you know, everything to do with Warframe and what needs to be done with the game and stuff like that. Don't know if I'm going to go for partnership again. It sort of just depends how committed I am to making content for the game again. I've maybe thought about making guides and stuff like that, because those guides provide a little bit of value to the community, and in the end, like, I got a decent bit of satisfaction from making those guides, because I knew that I was making those guides with the intention of helping people out. So, you know, that's why I like making the guides so much. But you know, Warframe, the recent updates have been hit or miss, and I'm excited to hear everybody's opinion on it. And I don't know how long I'm going to be playing it for, but yeah, I checked it out. Hopefully you guys will check it out too and share your opinions and feedback about it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it from me. If I can find a safe spot to do my outro, that would be decent. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button below. If you want to see more Warframe content from me, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.